Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2023 Ford Maverick. We are going to talk about the Tremor package. We got our first, actually two in just the other day. So we're going to do a video on this Tremor package and talk a little bit about how you can get this if you have a current order in there and what's included in this Tremor package. And we'll probably talk about the appearance package, even though this does not have the Tremor appearance package. We'll talk about that as well in this video. So if you like videos like this, you'd like to stay updated on Ford content and information and the different walkarounds, you're gonna like our YouTube channel. So hit that red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you can get notified next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So we're gonna dive in, talk about this package, and first we're gonna do is start talking about how you can get one of these on your vehicle. So first off, the 2023 Ford Maverick order banks are closed. You're not able to order one of these right now. So the only way you can get one of these is if you already have one on order, or if you have a Maverick on order. Even if it's not the Tremor package, you can change your order to get the Tremor off-road package if you want to. So let me tell you a little bit about how you're going to want to do that. So if you do have a current order, even if it's a hybrid order, you can change to the Tremor if you'd like to. It doesn't really matter. You can make changes to the drivetrain or to your body code and such, and also to the motor, and you can get this package. So even if you have a hybrid XL, you can do this. So here's why you're going to want to do this. First thing you're going to need to do to get this to be to get the Tremor package is you have to have the new body code, the W8G body code. That is the advanced four-wheel drive system that is required to get this. If your dealership goes in there, if you say, hey, just change that body code to W8G for me, when you make that change, automatically flips that motor over to EcoBoost motor. We'll tell you this, it does require to have the XLT or the Lariat trim, so you cannot get this on the XL. So you'd have to change your XL trim to an XLT at least, and then add that body code, and it'll change over to this. And then it'll ask you if you want the Tremor off-road package or the Tremor off-road package with appearance. So you'll want to pick one of those two. So that's exactly how you want to do that, to go ahead and be able to switch your order over to this. Now, this package is not available with the black appearance package, not available with the FX4 package. Even though that's not in the order guide, yeah, you can't get both of those with this vehicle. So you do have to pick one or two of those. So keep that in mind. You can get your XLT or Lariat luxury package with this, as well as your Copilot 360 package, which I would encourage you to get if you have your vehicle. So keep that in mind. They are well within capacity for the Tremor package. So if the capacity is about 8% of the vehicles that they want to produce, as a Tremor, and they're well below that in a way of orders. So switching this over would still get you a Tremor within the 2023 model year. So think about if you want to do that. Now that we've covered that and you switched your order over to the Tremor package, let's talk about what's included in this. Now, this is a cool package because the Maverick and the Bronco Sport are built in the same factory on the same chassis and such, and even have the same motor as your Bronco Sport Badlands Edition. They're gonna now giving you the Tremor package, gives you that basically Bronco Sport Badlands suspension and performance with this. So it is going to have the new advanced four-wheel drive system with the twin clutch rear drive unit, giving you that four-wheel drive lock as well as the locking rear differential with this. Great upgrade for this. So that's the biggest upgrade, giving you that nice off-road feel to it. So that Bronco Sport Badlands has been tested. I got a chance to drive it at the Bronco Off-Rodeo event, and it is very capable four-wheel drive system. You're going to like it with this. With this four-wheel drive system as well, you're going to get the upgraded front and rear springs with this, so unique front and rear springs, and you're gonna that gives you the increased ride height here on the front with those springs. Also going to get front and rear shocks with the Tremor on the side of the rear shocks back there. So great shock and spring system to give you this nice ride height. Increases the ride height on the front, giving you a better look here for it. So better overall stance in this. So very good in this. Now with that system, it also does get upgraded a little bit and give you some different extra drive modes. So inside, you're going to see on the console, you're going to see those different drive modes. You're going to see that dedicated Tremor drive mode there, that left top button there is for your different drive modes. You're going to get a normal mode, you're going to get a tow haul mode with this, you're going to also get a slippery mode, you're going to get a mud ruts mode, there's your off-road mode right there, and then you're going to get a sand mode as well. So great how this all works. So by shifting into different drive modes, changes how the vehicle shifts, how if the traction control is engaged or not, if the four-wheel drive needs to be locked in or not. And it does all that for you based on the terrain that you're on. So which is really cool to have that. Now, if you're one of those off-roaders, you know what you're doing. You just want to put in 4x4, don't care about the drive modes. That little 4x4 lock right below the Tremor, those drive mode switch is going to be the four-wheel drive lock mode for you. Also, the other buttons, the one to the right of your Tremor, those drive mode switch button is going to be your traction control on and off, so you can easily turn that on and off if you need to. And to the right of that is going to be your trail control. We haven't seen this on a Maverick yet. Trail control, we're seeing it on the Bronco and Bronco Sport, and especially the Badlands, and I got a chance to use this on a Bronco Sport Badlands Edition at the Bronco Off-Rodeo. It's like cruise control for the trail. So it allows you to set that cruise, or the speed between between 1 and 19 miles an hour. It just takes care of that, keeps you at that speed so you can just take care of the steering up and down that trail, which is real nice. Some people are like, well, you know what, I don't need that. But if you hit a rock that maybe is a little taller than you thought and you come down off that and your foot ends up hitting that accelerator, it could put you in a situation that you may not want to be in. Trail control will really help with that. So a couple other buttons that you're going to have there, of course, right below that trail control button. That is going to be your auto hold button. So if you're at a stoplight, stop sign, you can press that. It's going to hold the brake for you. And the one in the middle on the bottom, that is your rear locker. So that's going to lock in that rear axle for you when you're in those situations where you might need that. So pretty cool on how that works. Also, you're going to get an off-road a screen or a cluster there. In your productivity screen, you're going to have an upgraded off-road capability, giving you the pitch and everything, and your lean and all that on that, so that you're going to have that as well in there. So pretty cool on how that works. Also underneath, you're going to get skid plates underneath to protect it from front, almost from front to back. You're going to get one under the front up there to protect that transmission. Also under the fuel tank as well, and kind of protect it along there, so that way you don't mess anything up underneath if you're going to go take this off-road. So pretty cool on how that all works with this system. And you also get a transmission, a heavy-duty transmission oil cooler as well. So we do see a transmission oil cooler in the 4K tow package as well, but you will not see that in the FX4 off-road package. So pretty cool on how that will work as well. Let's go ahead and turn this around. Let's show you some of the exterior styling you get with this package. Now here in the front, the thing that's probably the most impactful is the grille here. So it is going to be a carbonized gray bar grille across here with the orange accent inside there. And also your Ford emblem is going to be darkened out. So it's not the blue oval there, it is going to be a black oval. Chrome still on the outside, so a little different than the black appearance package would see. Headlight assembly as well is going to be darkened, so you have a black background kind of to that as well. So hopefully you got a good close-up clip of that for you. So you're going to have that as well. And then you're going to see the bumper is different. So this is a unique front bumper here, giving you a better approach angle as you're going off-road. And it also gives you the exposed tow hooks with the orange accent on there too. So nice upgrade there for this. So a great look here to the front of the vehicle. Now moving around to the side, you're going to see the dedicated wheel to this is a 17-inch dark tarnish painted alloy wheel here with the orange accent right there. It's right where the valve stem is on there. So great look to it. Great looking wheel, and you're only going to see this wheel with this package here. It will get an all-terrain tire. It's a 235 I believe 65 R17, and this in here is the Falcon Wild Peak all-terrain tire. I'm not sure if that's the tire we're going to always get, but that is the same tire that you do see on the Bronco Sport Badlands for the upgraded cost. You actually have to upgrade to that tire. This in here, it's going to be standard on it. So you're going to see the dedicated fender badge over here. This is going to, whether it be XLT or the Lariat trim, it'll have the orange accent there for that. So pretty cool on how that works. Now, we'll tell you this is a Lariat, so the Lariat will have body color door handles and mirror caps. That is not going to be included in the Tremor package. Here on the side, you will have the Tremor badging here on both of those fenders, or bedside, I should say, here on the side. So pretty cool look here to the side. Nothing else, I think, here on the side. Let's move around to the back. Now, moving here to the back, you will see the Tremor here on the tailgate as well. And then you will see that also the Ford emblem back here that is going to be black. Blacked out here, still chrome on the outside there. Also, you're going to get the tow hitch. So this Class 4 or not, I wouldn't say class 4, but your receiver hitch here with a 2-inch receiver hitch is going to be standard equipment. 4-pin wiring as well. You will not get the 7-pin wiring. You only get that with the FX or the 4K tow package. But you're going to get a hitch as standard equipment on this package. Also, full-size spare, which is underneath, so get a good clip of that. We'll have the steel wheel on it, but it's going to be a full-size spare. Because if you're off-road, you get a flat tire, you need a full-size spare, not a mini on that vehicle. So you're going to have that on the vehicle too. And then your tail light assembly as well is going to have that darkened or the blacked accent in there and those bezels, what they call that. So on this vehicle too. So, but we're not done yet. Let's talk about some interior features that you also get with this. Now on the interior, you're going to see as an upgrade is getting the black environment and the black seats as part of this. So they call it the black onyx interior. So you're going to see that on your vents, on the steering wheel, across the dash. You're going to see an all black interior as part of this package. Kind of like we do see with the black appearance package, pretty similar to the interior. Whether you have an XLT or the Lariat trim, it's going to be black interior. So on the XLT, you'll lose those orange accents in the, the media hub area as well, and then right there in the console, as well as on the door even. So if you look at the door, it's going to have the black accents instead of those orange accents, whether it be XLT or the Lariat trim. Now the seats for them are going to be a black seat, whether it be the black on the XLT, the cloth seats, or it's going to be the ActiveX on the Lariat. So Lariat will get the ActiveX seats like you're seeing with this in here, with the orange stitching, the orange embroidering on the backrest of those two front seats. So that'll be an upgrade here for you as well. And of course, also you're going to see the special Tremor console. We did show you that button there with the drive mode switch there. So that's going to be dedicated to this as well. And then you're going to also get the all-weather mats. So you're going to get the floor liners is what they call them. So all-weather mats in the front footwells there, as well as the one that goes across the back seat as well to kind of protect it even over the hump there. And you'll also get that should come with the carpeted mats is what the order guide's saying. So keep that in mind. So that is also included. And lastly, there is one special color that comes with the Tremor, only available on the Tremor, and that is the Avalanche Gray. This one happens to be the Avalanche Gray. So pretty cool on how that looks. And you might look at it and go, well, that looks cactus gray. Well, it's a little bit close, but here's a picture that we actually have. We actually have a cactus gray and an avalanche gray Tremors that came in the same day. So here's a picture that we took with them side by side so you can kind of see which one is which. So we'll put it on the screen there of which one is which. The avalanche gray is the lighter of the two. Cactus gray has more of a green tint to it if you're looking for that. So you can, again, change your colors now too. So if you do have a Tremor on order that's not scheduled yet, you can make that change if you want the avalanche gray and decide you like it, or maybe it's too light and you want to go to the cactus gray. You can make that change right now if you want to on your order. Just like as I mentioned already, being able to make the changes if you want to add this Tremor appearance package to your already ordered 2023 Ford Maverick, as long as it hasn't been scheduled. Now let's talk a little bit about the appearance package. So when you go ahead and put this in there, you get to choose either the Tremor off-road package or the Tremor off-road package with appearance. What's the appearance going to give you? Some carbonized gray accents on the vehicle. So one of them is going to be the roof. So you're going to get a carbonized gray painted roof on the vehicle, like we did see in the first edition last year. Also, you're going to get decals that are going to go on the hood. There's going to be carbonized gray decals, as well as carbonized gray decals on the side lower rocker molding as well. So that'll be some nice upgrades for you. Also, if you have an XLT luxury package that gets the body colored mirror caps, or if you have a Lariat trimmed vehicle, it's going to get carbonized gray painted mirror caps instead of the body colored. Now, if you have an XLT, standard XLT non-luxury package, it will not upgrade your mirrors. Also, if you have a Lariat trimmed vehicle that'll have the body colored door handles, then the Lariat trims will also get carbonized gray door handles as well as part of that appearance package. So we'll tell you this, just so you know, the capacity that Ford is building the Tremor off-road package, non-luxury or non-appearance, I should say, is about 8% of their capacity. That means 8% of the vehicles they build are going to be the Tremor off-road package. Now, the Tremor off-road package with the appearance, they're only building at about 2% capacity on that one. So they are within capacity on both of those. So whether it goes, you can do that. Basically means within the model year, you'll get yours built eventually, but the appearance package will take longer to schedule than one without the appearance package. So I just want to make sure everybody knows all the information when it comes to that. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the Tremor off-road package. Pretty cool, getting one in, being able to see one in person, so you can kind of see what it looks like, what's included and everything. So hope you liked this video. If you did, smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And if you like this video, you might like some of our other content that we do here on the YouTube channel. So hit that red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe over the channel. Hit that notification bell. You can also get notified next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. And so really hope you enjoyed this. And again, don't forget, check out our live streams every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We take your questions live. If you have any questions when it comes to any of the different Ford vehicles and product, I can help you with those and answer those questions. Also, we do, within that, we kind of do some news updates in the beginning. We kind of go over, what vehicles are being produced that week or being scheduled for production that week. We tell you about any capacity and any commodity constraints that there are going on. If you have this on your order, then it could take longer, and giving you suggestions on how to help your order get scheduled quicker. Also, we give you updated any kind of other Ford news. We give you some all kinds of other cool things like, spy photos and different things. And then every week we kind of have a topic of the week that we kind of talk about, something that I've been thinking about that the community actually brought forward, and it's something that I felt like needed to be answered, and so we answer those in the live stream as well. So I hope you enjoy those. Come over, check those out as well. If you have a vehicle on order, I think you'll like our live stream. And other than that, I think that's about it. So again, thank you for watching this video. Remember, until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, and be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.